Of course. Of all the people I could have kissed tonight, it had to be a bloody wolf. What are you getting your panties in a twist for? I wasn't going to bite you. And why is that hard to believe? Unlike your kind, I don't feed on just about anything that moves. Yes, actually, I am quite selective about who I feed from, and you need not worry yourself. I don't drink animal blood. What's wrong? Do you not like it when I touch your shoulder like that? Are you angry? Well, you may look calm and composed on the surface, but your heart betrays you. As a matter of fact, it has been doing so for the majority of the evening. Every little brush of my fingertips along your arm had me worried you would go into cardiac arrest. But I did it anyway. That is true. No, I don't play with my food like that. Adrenaline has a bit of a tangy taste to it, but you'd know all about that. You don't need me to explain it to you. What? I presume too much? I've seen how you wolves have lived for millennia, how you tear through humanity, literally without a care in the world. As long as you have a full belly, what of it? You're calling me a hypocrite? What do you know about me? You've walked the earth for but a day and you presume to understand me? No, not all vampires are heartless monsters, or soulless, for that matter, as certain texts would have you believe. Well, pardon me for being a little cynical. I've never come across a wolf that doesn't tear its prey to pieces, but please, enlighten me as to how you're different. Do you keep yourself locked up every full moon? Such a simple, foolproof solution. Why did no one else think of that? Oh, wait. Because it never works. What? Are you going to shake some sense into me? You can't hurt a hair on my head even if it was a full moon. What are you going to do? Snap at my heels? Yes, I'm having quite the laugh at your expense tonight, aren't I? Yet again, your heart betrays you. I can hear your blood racing in and out of your heart. Are you afraid, young wolf? Oh no, I wouldn't dare underestimate your strength. Well, here we are, at each other's throats. I'll even let you make the first move. What's new? What are you talking about? Well, according to general folklore, vampires don't have a heartbeat. That's not possible. How could you, of all people, hear my... Charlie, loving the party. Thank you once again for inviting me. Well, nothing. We were just talking. It just feels like a night for scary stories. Oh, you know they're my favorite. You meant to introduce us sooner? Looks like we found one another without you pulling the strings. Because I know exactly what you're like. No, I'm not cold. It's never bothered me. Ah, yes, the jacket. Somebody was feeling gracious and lent it to me, and is probably regretting it right about now. No? Of course. You run hotter than most mere mortals. I'll be back in for a drink in a few minutes. How did I end up stuck on a balcony with a wolf at a human party where I can't even get a drink? I could go, But I'm not done with you yet. What are you doing here? Why aren't you with your pack? The difference is that I'm not a danger to Charlie or these people. You, on the other hand, are a loose cannon. No, I don't plan on feeding on anyone here. Can't say the same of you. You may not be able to transform right now, but you're kind and notorious for how quick you are to anger. You say you can transform at will. Don't make me laugh. That power lies within an original alpha lineage, and you don't even run with a pack. I don't need you to confirm or deny it. I can tell you're all alone. Am I wrong? So, tell me, Lone Wolf, how on earth have you come to be here? If you insist, I have nothing to hide. I recently returned to my home here. As I'm sure even you can understand, I have to relocate every so often, as not to arouse suspicion. It wasn't long before I fell in with the artsy crowd here, and that's where I met Charlie, and here we stand today. I told you already, I don't kill when I feed. They are most willing, and let's just say they enjoy it just as much as I do. And with just a touch of amnesia, everybody's happy. I doubt the same can be said of you. So go on then. I told you mine, you tell me yours. Why are you here? You can't just simply break away from your pack. Well, it's extremely difficult. I guess so. Here you are, after all. And what? Don't tell me now that you're a vegetarian. Honestly, I don't know what you take me for. But I can't be completely angry with you, because you don't seem to be lying either. Oh, believe me, I would know if you were lying. You expect me to believe that you broke from your pack, that you can transform at will, and that you do not harm humans. I guess only time will tell, and you best believe I will be keeping an eye on you. No, I don't have lackeys, as you say, to do my dirty work. You watch too many movies. But then again, you would, wouldn't you? They paint you all misunderstood and heroic, burdened with a blessing and a curse. Please, let us not discuss the dark road the vampires have been thrown down. Oh yes, laugh it up. Vampires can travel in their own packs too. It's not unheard of for one of us to travel alone. Why? Are you making sure there are no more of my kind in town? Do you think you can take me? Cute. Has it not crossed your mind yet that I don't have servants because I have absolutely no need for them? I do not eat and I do not sleep. What? No, I don't hang upside down to sleep. Well, about as much as you sleep in a kennel, even if you do smell like you crawled out of one. The more time I spend in your company, the more obvious it becomes. Your scent was very muted before, when we were inside. Too many people, too much alcohol. You've managed to mask your scent very well. Makes me wonder who you're trying to hide it from. Your jacket did give it away. It has an earthy, musky scent to it. Yes, you have an earthy, musky scent about you. My scent? Well, it's all alluring and mysterious. That's how I'm made to be. It doesn't work on you, you say? I think you're forgetting who sat down to talk to whom tonight, who asked to come out here together alone, and who asked for the kiss. I could tell once I put on your jacket, but I wasn't completely sure. You want to make completely sure too? And how would you propose we... Are you sure you left your pack and they didn't kick you out for being completely crazy? You would have to be crazy to try what you just did with a vampire. I guess you're still standing because after all these years, it looks like I've gone crazy too. But it would seem like I'm in good company. Why do you not believe me when I say I'm alone? No, I don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Such conventional terms. Is that your biggest worry? Or are you worried someone's going to fly down here and, challenge you to a duel? Well, it is polite of you to ask. Best not to assume. You never know who you're talking to these days. What makes you think that? My guard was never up. I am a little different around Charlie. It's the facade of being a somewhat warmer person. Not quite like you, heaven forbid. Why, yes, I am going to keep making digs at you. It's a lifelong habit of a few ages of mankind. Why should I change it now? And I know you're not going to stop. But yeah, Charlie is such a warm soul. I don't want my cold to dim that. So I am warm when I need to be. Like I said before, the whole legend of how we're soulless bloodsuckers, not true. Okay, the bloodsucking, yes, but I'm very polite about it. Think of it like a blood drive. A biscuit at the end. No, but I can always make the exception for you. Of course, I'll have to go out and get some dog biscuits, though. That one is entirely your own fault. Yeah? What about what I said before? I can learn a lot from your heartbeat and the heat of your body. Oh, did I not mention that one? Well, I can't tell you all my secrets, now can I? I am aware you have somewhat similar abilities. I'm the first vampire whose heartbeat you can hear. In all honesty, you shouldn't be able to hear anything at all. It's nothing. I'm not lying. Oh, you can tell when someone's lying too. All in good time. What have we landed ourselves in? I knew I should have stayed at home and just read a book. No, I haven't read them all. Not yet, anyway. Where do we go from here? You want to take me out? On a date?